Hey folks, this is Justin at Metcalf Meals. I'm going to start something today that I call Fun Fact Friday. I'm going to share a fact about my life with you. It can be something I'm working on, something I'm doing, something I've been doing my whole life. It can be a plant out in the woods, something in the garden, something about a millstone, just a fun fact that maybe not everybody knows, and I want to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Today we're going to be spotlighting a corn mushroom that's called Huitlacoche, I've saw 2 or 3 different spellings for this thing. Don't really know how to pronounce it, but you're going to see what it is and maybe learn a little bit about it. I know one thing, if I find it in my corn patch, it's going to be Huitlacoche. I hope you enjoy it. Hey folks, this is Justin at Metcalf Meals. I'm out here in the Hickory King corn patch, and I wanted to share something with you. I learned about it a couple years ago from a friend of mine. It's called Huitlacoche, and that name comes from Mexico. It's what it is corn smut, is what this is, and the spores, they grow on certain corn stalks, and they make the Huitlacoche, and it's like a mushroom. It's like a fungus in a mushroom, and it usually, from the time it starts growing, is about, they say, around 18 days until it gets mature. And you want to get it before it's fully matured, because it will start growing spores and it'll just start drying out. And you want to get it when it still has a lot of moisture in it. And it's cooked and used. It's a delicacy in Mexico. It originated right out of Aztec cuisine, is what I've read. So, but we're going to harvest this stuff if we can find some and cook it up, see how it is, and we'll tell you what kind of flavor it has and everything we can about it. But let's go see if we can find some Huitlacoche. Come on. Well, we're looking for Huitlacoche. Yep. Now this stuff is, they do spread the spores to grow this stuff to harvest, but you know, I just look for it in the corn. It's usually always there. It's never a specific amount. It's just whatever. I don't know how or why it gets here, but or how or why it picks out which corn stalks it wants to grow on. Huitlacoche, where are you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Huitlacoche, where are you?
Come out, wherever you are.
You'll be growing about around waist to chest high, just on a stalk of corn, and you can't miss it because of how it looks. Huitlacoche, where are you?
Come out, wherever you are.
Oh, looky here, Shark. Come here and look.
Huh.
Look at that. There it is. That's what we've been looking for.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Huitlacoche. Here we go, folks. This is it. Now this, you can see if you look down here. If you look down here, you can see how the spores are falling. And this is starting to go to turn into just the spores and dry out. So this is like, it feels like it's still pretty moist inside, so I think that'll be okay. I'm certainly no expert on this stuff, but I do know that it needs to be moist when you harvest it, so it feels pretty moist right now. We're gonna get down in behind here. There we go. Yeah, it still feels nice and heavy. Still feels nice and heavy. And when it gets completely mature, it'll all just be dried up and just spores. So
let's find another Huitlacoche.
Huitlacoche.
Come out, wherever you are.
You know what it looks like, don't you?
Huitlacoche, come out, wherever you are.
Might have had more Huitlacoche if the crows hadn't got so much of our corn. This may be all we find.
Enough, buddy.
But that's definitely enough to, you know, we'll divide it up and put it in a quesadilla or a taco or something like that. We'll let you know how this stuff tastes. All right, folks, we're going to dissect this Huitlacoche mushroom. We're just going to cut it down the middle, see what it looks like inside. Okay, so it looks like, from what I've learned, it's all turning into the spores. So it's all throughout the middle of it. It turns into like just a dusty, dry thing. So this is too far gone to eat, I do believe. Like I said, I'm no expert. I'm learning this with you. But I think that that's too far gone. We'll just have to keep a close watch on it for next year and try to get our corn mushrooms before they get too far gone. Alright, folks, that's today's Fun Fact Friday. I hope you've enjoyed this, learning a little bit about this corn mushroom. I'm going to be doing this every Friday for you. Hopefully some interesting stuff you're going to enjoy. Like this video, you will. Subscribe to my channel so that you get Fun Fact Friday videos every week, as well as all the video content in between. Got some neat stuff coming up. Think you're really going to enjoy it. Hope you have a great weekend. And try to spend a little bit of that time this weekend watching Metcalf's Mills videos. I'll see you next time.